Happy September, Right fans. This month we're going to talk about different types of audiences. I know there's many kinds of people who can be in your audience, but I'm going to generalize, which I'm always saying not to do because you miss somebody. But I'm going to generalize because otherwise we'll be here all day long talking about different types of audiences and different responses and things like that. So I'm going to focus on 3 different ones, and I actually brought some guests to help me, and I know you'll probably all laugh at me because you're going to think, why do I have these creatures? Let's just say I have some interesting brothers who like to get me weird things, and you already know I have a strange sense of humor. So let's continue. First, we're going to start off with my friend here, the orc. I know he looks very adorable. He's kind of cute for an orc. But he has this little knife. I don't know if you can see it very well, but he has a little knife or a dagger or something. And every time I see it, I think of the scene in the extended edition of the Fellowship of the Ring when the orc takes the dagger and he licks it with his knife. That's not a very nice picture. So this kind of audience is a hostile audience. No matter what you do or what you say, they are not going to like you. It doesn't matter how well prepared you are, or if you answer their questions, or even if you go back and get the right answers, or try to, placate them in some way or make them happy. It just doesn't matter. They're the orc with the knife, and they're going to lick that knife, and then they're going to come after you with it. So this is not really your ideal audience. But these people are in your audience, and you have to learn to deal with them. You can ignore them, which sometimes works, but sometimes you have to confront them and take care of the orc with the nasty knife. Next up, this particular one has made a guest appearance in previous videos, but we have Prisket, the purple pony. Now, I know I've told the story in another video, so you can go watch that other video about how Prisket came to be. But Prisket here is very adorable. Love Prisket. He's funny. It is a he. He's funny. But he's not really your ideal audience either, because he thinks that whatever you say is gold. He'll tell you that you are the most amazing person ever. And he might think you are, but he's not going to give you the right kind of feedback you need if you want to grow. So we love Prisket. Prisket's adorable, but we always take what Prisket says with a grain of salt. Now, to illustrate my final kind of audience, I actually had to debate on this one because I wasn't sure what to choose, but I finally decided on my friend Timmy. Here we go, Timmy. Timmy's actually from ThinkGeek, and I happen to like ThinkGeek, and I like Timmy. And Timmy here is awesome because he gets my sense of humor and knows what makes me laugh. But he's also going to push me to try harder and to try different things. And he's going to be critical when he needs to be critical. And he's going to just make me laugh on days when I need to laugh, which is why sometimes he dresses up in silly costumes. But at least the other versions of Timmy. My particular one only has his little t-shirt. But this is the the best kind of audience because they're going to give you feedback, they're going to be listening, they'll be engaged, and it's this audience you really want to focus on because they're the ones who are going to be critical to your growth as a speaker or as a writer, and maybe both if you try to do both. So when you're speaking or writing, try to look for the Timmies. Don't spend too much time worrying about Prisket because Prisket's going to say what you did or wrote was perfect, even if it wasn't, and you know it wasn't. And don't spend too much time worrying about the orcs because they're haters and they don't really like you all that much. They probably don't like you at all. But all of those people are in your audiences. You need to make sure you address all of them, be respectful of all of them, but just know that the ones that are going to be most valuable to you are going to be the Timmies, the ones who are there to hear what you have to say, who are going to offer support, who are going to be your clients. Those are the kinds of people you need. Now sometimes the orcs and the Priskets can turn into Timmies, but it doesn't happen very often. So just keep your eye out for the Timmy in the audience. And I guess we'll talk next month. Until then, write, and tell your story.